hate networking? Does the thought of schmoozing or going somewhere and really just being fake just totally make you cringe? Or does the thought of going to yet another event where you really don't know that many people and everyone's got on a fake smile and you've got to put yours on too, just totally turn you off to the thought of going out and trying to network? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then your view or perception of networking is totally wrong. So I want you to get rid of those negative connotations or those old stereotypes and focus in on 6 things that you need to be doing in order to really get the most out your next networking opportunity. And that is really focusing on building relationships that are genuine, authentic, and they've got lasting power. Hi everybody, I'm Cherise Stewart, the HR GOAT, and today, like I said, we're going to cover 6 items that you want to focus on to ensure that your networking is more about building relationships rather than just going out and trying to collect a bunch of business cards. First thing that you want to do is be naturally curious. What do I mean by that? Are you researching or naturally curious about the job or career that you're interested in? For example, AI or artificial intelligence is touching everything everywhere these days. Whether you are applying for a job, there may be an AI software that's reviewing your resume, or AI may be impacting when you're calling up and trying to speak to someone in customer service. Is it an AI prompted robot or automatic response system set up when you're making that call? How is AI potentially impacting the world that you live in, and more importantly, the role that you may be seeking or the industry that you're interested in working in? By being genuinely curious about work-related things or industry-related topics shows that you really care, you have an interest, you may even be seen as a subject matter expert, and people can tell that you're really serious about that particular industry or topic and not just trying to do the typical schmooze. And people are interested in people that are interesting. So make sure that you are coming off as someone that really is curious about the industry or subject or role that you're trying to get into. 2, offer value first. Have you ever been pitch slapped? And I said pitch slapped with a P, not that other word that begins with a B. Pitch slapped. And you may be thinking, Cherise, what is pitch slapped? Well, pitch slapped is where someone, maybe they befriend you, you've got a couple of conversations going on, and maybe a few minutes in, bam, they're wanting to share or impart a special opportunity for you, or want to share with you a product or service that they're offering. Maybe they want to schedule a meeting with you, either in person or online, to go over that product or service. Now, do we all have a job to do? Absolutely. Some of us are salespeople. But the problem is when you're coming off as that salesy type of person that's really only trying to meet up with people at a networking event because you may be looking for a job or an opportunity, that's kind of how you may sound on the receiving end. So you really want to make sure that you're going in offering value first. What are some maybe resources, tips, advice, anything that you can offer of yourself to people that you're meeting with? Go into your next event with that in mind versus what you're going to be leaving with or getting out of it from someone else. Offering value first. 3, going in with a purpose in mind. So instead of going in to network, maybe go into that next event with the goal of learning or contributing? So learning, is there going to be a speaker there or an opportunity for you to hear from someone that may be sharing insight into a particular subject that interests you? Maybe it's an opportunity for you to go in and also contribute to that conversation, thereby showing your interest. So remember, people are looking for people that seem interesting and are interested in subjects, but can also put you out there as someone as a subject matter expert. People may naturally gravitate to you because you're going in with a purpose in mind, and at the end of the day, if you don't make any contacts, you're leaving with some specific nuggets that you can take with you. It wasn't a waste of time because you went in there with a purpose in mind, and it was to either learn something or maybe contribute. 4, get involved. Are you able to join a board or a special committee? Is there an opportunity for you to volunteer with a professional association? These are ways that you can expose yourself to maybe different interests or opportunities that you didn't know you existed. It can be a way for you to learn things and expand your circle. And more importantly, it's an opportunity for you to meet new people and have additional opportunities to build relationships. 5, now you're thinking, that's all well and good, but I'm here to get a job. So yes, while I know you're looking to maybe get a job or a new opportunity, you want to make sure that you're focusing on ways that you can build those genuine relationships. That's what it all comes back to. So identifying areas of interest. Are there opportunities for you to help out in some way, shape, or form? The more that you show somebody what you're about, so whether it's your level of professionalism, your ability to organize, your experience or expertise as a subject matter expert, or your technical knowledge, the more they may be willing to refer you to a friend or open up a door for an opportunity. Sending someone your resume and saying, hey, do you have anything available, really isn't providing them insight into what you're bringing to the table. So yes, while the name of the game is getting a job, it's also about you building those relationships. And once you start doing that, then absolutely you want to then go in and say, hey, if you know of any opportunities that I might be a good fit for, please let me know. 9 times out of 10, if they've already seen how you are and how you present yourself, the more willing people are to then further that information along, whether it's your resume or maybe they're a decision maker and can consider you for that role or opportunity that you're looking for. And 6, be patient yet persistent. It's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. So do not make the mistake of going into a networking event and trying to collect a bunch of business cards or making a whole bunch of LinkedIn connections. It's about going in with a purpose, identifying individuals that maybe you naturally gravitate to and that you can maybe offer your expertise or wisdom, or opportunities for you to serve in some form or capacity to showcase your skills, knowledge, and expertise. Or maybe it's an opportunity for you to gain additional insight or areas in which you can strengthen what you're bringing to the table from a knowledge, skills, and ability standpoint. It's about building those relationships, not just going in and schmoozing, getting a drink, maybe eating a couple of hors d'oeuvres. It's going in there, being purposeful about what you're doing, offering value when you go in there, being curious, and really looking to make a lasting impression. So there you have it. Those are my 6 things that you need to focus on when going into your next networking event. I'm Cherise Stewart, the HR GOAT, and be empowered.